So the glowing thing is called a crucible. Here's one. It's made of graphite, which of course is carbon, and what you find in a grey lead pencil, it's good. Clay, and a small amount of silicon. It can bear 2,000 degrees. The trade-off is it's not that much stronger than a biscuit. The final smelt, which you just witnessed, really is a simple process. We take the gold, and when we put it in the crucible, we add a powder called borax. Gold is very easy to purify for two reasons. It's very heavy, it's very dense. So as it melts, of course, it sinks. As it sinks, anything that isn't as dense and heavy as gold, which is apparently the vast percentage of the rest of the known universe, simply floats to the surface. More or less the same way that cream floats on top of milk. Now the borax, the powder, as that rises up, it absorbs the vast majority of the rest of the impurities, and that floats above the gold then. Just like when you boil milk in a saucepan. No matter what you do, you are guaranteed to get that skin on top, that protein skin, like the worst made hot chocolate in the galaxy. If you're very careful when you pour the milk, you can get the skin to stick to the side of the saucepan. In this case, anything that isn't gold sticks to the side of the crucible, doesn't end up in the gold bar. It is, however, still a bit warm. In fact, at approximately 800 degrees Celsius, this particular bar of gold will take approximately 1 hour to cool down, so that I could handle it without gloves. Gold has a low emissivity. In other words, it's not terribly good at radiating heat. It's very good at conducting heat, passing it on to something else. And it is a separate thing, but it needs something substantial to pass it on to, like a large bottle of water. And hopefully, by the time I've popped the crucible away for the night, and have taken off some of this protective gear, this bar of gold will go from 800 degrees down to about 8. So all the heat which couldn't radiate away, all that heat which couldn't conduct itself to those thinly spaced molecules of air, has gone straight up as superheated invisible steam. If I put my hand over the top of that when it was first there, it would have blistered the palm of my hand. But by now, this particular bar of gold is now perfectly safe to handle, and what you're left with is 100 ounces, 3 kilograms of 99.99%, 24 carat pure gold. Today's value, 300,000 Australian dollars. Why is that important? It's only money. Well, unless you're a Twitter-owning multi-billionaire. Let me tell you, as you all doubtless know, gold is called a safe haven. People invest in gold because it's safe. What that means is, generally, when the world is feeling safe, it goes down in value. When the world is not feeling safe, it goes up in value. At the moment, it's 300,000 Australian dollars. We have never seen that before. 4 years ago, before the pandemic and all the other things that have happened, this was only worth 160,000 Australian dollars. I would love to hand it around. Unfortunately, there's 300,000 reasons why I'm not allowed. And can you see the glitter? Do you see the glitter around the edge?
Yeah.
We call that the mirror ball effect. I call it the disco ball effect because I'm that old. That is the grain of the gold. Just like wood has grain, so does gold. And as I said, when it first forms in this quartz, the grain is still almost crystalline. Unfortunately, what I have to do now is take this delightful ball and drop it back into its bulletproof safe And then I'm going to open up these doors. We have a shop. I should point out we will be closing in 5 minutes because we have that security guard access. But if you're travelling tonight, travel safely. The roads might be a bit wet, and we hope to see you all again. Enjoy the rest of the night.
Thank you so much. Yeah.